Welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today's pickacard reading is all about something that someone is not telling you. Now, this someone, it could be a romantic partner, doesn't have to be. It could be someone that you like, someone that you work with, a friend, a family member, anyone who's on your mind right now. You're kind of worried about them and you feel like there is just a secret that they're keeping from you. It's going to be that person. So pick the card that sparks a memory in you. It has your answers. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. And let's begin. If you chose the first card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So what is it that this person is not telling you? We have the Three of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Fool. First of all, a clue as to who this person could be. We have a lot of air and fire energy, okay? Swords, that's air, and Wands, that is fire. Okay, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, they could have some of these energies. Doesn't have to be, but just to give you a clue. Okay, the Fool is also the card of Uranus, who is the ruler of Aquarius. So maybe an Aquarius rising, maybe a Sagittarius sun, right? So just a clue as to who they could be. But the question is, what are they not telling you? With the Three of Swords here, they are more hurt than they let on, okay? Every time they talk to you, they're saying, oh, I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm struggling a bit, but I've got this. You know, it's like they're very positive, but deep down, their pain is actually 300 times more than what they're letting on, okay? They're really keeping it inside. They will never admit it, not because of pride, okay? That's not something that I'm feeling from this reading. It's because they don't want to worry you. It's because they don't want to burden anyone. And we're going to get back to that word later, burden, okay? They don't want to be a burden to anyone. That's why they're hiding their pain. They're keeping it to themselves, okay? With the Ace of Swords, what is this pain about? It's about something that's supposed to be a victory, but ended up stabbing them in the back, okay? Or ruining their happiness. So what is a victory? Something like a marriage, a promotion, some win, some literal win, maybe a lottery win of some sort, right? Either way, it's a victory. Look at the crown. And it gave them a new beginning. That's what aces are about, okay? Maybe a new beginning with an air sign, okay? Because the Suit of Swords, this is the suit of air. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's a new beginning in their life, okay? It's a general reading, so it's going to resonate differently, but whatever this new beginning is, they expected it to be a victory, of course. Most of the time, new beginnings are, right? But it ended up stabbing them with this sword, right? Really hurting them. And it's something that they don't admit. We already know that from the Three of Swords. But what the Ace of Swords tells us that's new is that they are still pretending even to themselves, right? That this is a win, that it's a victory, that it's a good thing. They don't want to admit to their own soul that it was a mistake, that it's a huge failure. They shouldn't have done it. Oh my God, I can feel the regret, which is, it's very rare actually, because I've been tarot reading for so long. It's very rare that the feelings that are coming through affect me so deeply, because it's like I'm a medium now, professionally. So most of the time I don't feel it that profoundly, but with this one, the regret, it's really strong. Okay, so if this is someone you care about, I would implore you to be very kind and supportive towards them, because they're not just fooling you in order to not burden you, they're also fooling themselves, okay? They don't want to admit that they were wrong, that they made a mistake with someone or with some situation, but they are in so much pain. Okay? With the Knight of Wands, this is their front. The Knight of Wands, male or female, is someone who is very adventurous, extroverted, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. Okay? So someone who loves dancing and partying, or rather, dancing or partying, there are different kinds of extroverts, right? Dancing, partying, making friends, socializing, traveling. Someone with a lot of hobbies and interests, okay? So this is someone who's very outgoing, who's very friendly, can be rash and impulsive at times, but they are a dynamic person, okay? And that is who they are deep down, but right now they are fronting, okay? They are pretending to still be that when it's not true anymore. This is the truth now. The truth is they're in pain. There is a new suffering. There is this very deep regret in their life, okay? Something that they deem as a mistake, as a failure. But this is the front. They're pretending that this is still them. There is another message as well that's coming through the Knight of Wands. The cause of this person's pain, it's the situation. It's what's happening in their life. It's what's happened to them recently, but there is a person involved. Remember I said this card can be rash and impulsive? So there's someone around them that is that rash and impulsive in the way that they speak. You know, someone who's careless with this person's heart. Someone who's careless in their words, right? The Suit of Swords, this is words, thoughts, how someone communicates, Gemini energy, right? So there's someone around them who is always making, I don't know, insults, jokes, roasting them. And normally it's funny. I mean, friends do that, right? That's how you know you're actually close with someone, a family member or a friend or even a colleague. It's when you can roast them. It's when you can read them. You can make fun of them and vice versa. But it's different in this situation because this person, this Knight of Wands impulsive energy, is a part or is in itself, in themselves, this beautiful new beginning that your person thought was going to be perfect but turned out to be sorrowful and painful. Okay? So someone, I won't go as far as to say that someone's playing with their heart, okay? It's not that. There's not a lot of malice here, but someone is just careless in the way that they treat your person, in the way that they talk to them. Someone's being very insensitive around them, okay? And it's causing them a lot of pain, but they are fronting as the Knight of Wands as well. Your person is like, no, I'm okay, I'm adventurous, I'm fun, I'm playful. But right now they're suffering, okay? And I'm sorry to say, something they're not telling you is how heavy all of this is weighing on them. The Ten of Wands, look how heavy the thing he is carrying, right? He cannot stand up straight anymore. So another message is something quite literal. There is also physical pain. This person is in physical pain other than the emotional, mental pain of the Three of Swords and the Ace of Swords together. There could also be, not for all of you, for some of you, physical pain that this person is going through, okay? Something to do with their muscles and their bones, just because of the posture of the character on the Ten of Wands, right? Maybe they're having mobility issues or back pain, something like that, right? But they are just so burdened, okay? It's like I said earlier, they themselves are burdened, but they as well don't want to be a burden on anyone, on you. And that's why they're keeping it a secret from you how terribly they're actually feeling, how bad their situation currently is, okay? So no matter how bad you think it is, I'm sorry to report it's even worse. This is the 10. This is the highest number in the minor arcana. So it's as bad as can be, their situation right now, okay? And not for all of you, but it could be a combination of all. It could be the emotional pain, suffering, sorrow. It could be some mental health issues with the Ace of Swords, and the physical ailments as well with the Ten of Wands, okay? And something quite deep, profound, emotional that they're really not telling you is they just want to come home. They are looking for their home. Look at this man, right? He is struggling to walk towards his house, okay? That would be heaven to him right now, carrying this. That is his destination. That is what he's hoping for. And for your person as well, this is it. Right now, they can see clearly the path in front of them, right? Everything feels heavy. Everything is dark. But they just want to come home. They just want to find home. And they thought they did, right? With the Ace of Swords. But we know that they didn't. It was a false home. It was an illusion. It's wrong. Okay? But also, there is some positivity in this reading after all, as in most situations in life, right? There is darkness, but there's always that sliver of light, and it is the Fool. Two things, my love. First, they are thinking, they have in their mind a germ of a solution to their problems, but quite literally, they worry that it's a bit foolish, okay? So if, just as an example, it's not a part of the reading what I'm feeling per se, okay? But if, just as an example, their biggest problem is they hate their job, okay? This could be the idea of packing everything up, resigning on the spot, even though they don't have a backup option yet, right? And just literally saying goodbye to that toxic place that's causing them pain. And they know it's quite foolish because what is the backup? Like, what if they don't find a job within a month or 2 months? Then they won't have money, right? But at least they know where it's coming from. They know where the problem is coming from. It's the toxicity. It is the negativity from their workplace. So it's that kind of energy. They have a solution in mind, but they think it's foolish, okay? Or now this is a part of the reading. That was an example. This one, it's now a part of the reading. What if it is that they hate their job where they are right now, and they're planning to start their own venture, their own business instead, but they're worried that they don't have enough capital, or they're not going to have the right audiences, or they're not going to make enough money, okay? So it's that kind of energy that I'm feeling right now. They have a solution, but right now it's at zero. It's just a plan. It's just an idea. They haven't even written it down yet. But it's a positive thing, because some people who are really in despair, some people who think of the worst, right? Some people who think there is no hope for them. It's mostly those who cannot even fathom a solution, right? Like they have no idea how to get themselves out of a difficult situation. This is not the case for your person. They have an idea. They just need the courage to actually go for it. Okay? They haven't done the strategizing. They haven't done the actual decision planning. It's just something in the back of their mind. They're thinking, I know how to get myself out. I know how to pull these swords out of my heart. Okay? I know how to remove the pain, okay, that's stabbing me right now. I know how to actually be not just a pretend Knight of Wands, but the real Knight of Wands, who is adventurous, who is fun, right? I know how to lay this burden down, but I'm not sure it's gonna work. So this is where they are right now. It's the beginning of something beautiful. That's why you have yellow. That's why you have the sun shining down on him, okay, or her. It's going to be beautiful, but they are only at the beginnings, okay? They can't see all of the light yet, just a sliver, just a ray of sunshine, but they're gonna get there. Maybe not soon, to be honest with you. Maybe it will take months, up to a year or two, before they actually go ahead, right, and take that leap of faith as the Fool does. But they know, they can see a way out. So it's not totally hopeless for them. This person is depressed, yes, but they can see some light at the end of the tunnel. So they're not telling you how painful it is, but they're also not telling you about the solution that they're thinking of. Okay, and earlier when I took this card, I said two things. The other thing is you. They are not telling you that you are the light in all of this darkness. Okay? Maybe they tell you, yeah, I love you, I care about you, thank you for being there. Thank you for being a great friend. Thank you for being a great family member. Okay, thank you for being a great mom. Maybe there's that. But they're not completely telling you that you are their battery right now. You are the fuel that keeps them going. Okay? If 99% of their life right now is in shambles, you are the 1% that's still standing. And they're taking their strength and their courage from your presence in their life, okay? And they see a beautiful, bright, lovely, wonderful future with you, okay? So again, to summarize, what is this fire air person not telling you? Their pain is so much more than they're letting on, okay? They're really burdened, heavy of heart, sorrowful, feeling kind of betrayed by someone in their life, okay? But the positive thing is they are seeing a solution, they just haven't fully formed it yet, and they think you are the main source of light in their life right now, okay? So beyond the reading, my advice to you would be to be very present in this person's life. Maybe you don't have to offer them anything. Maybe they don't need advice. Maybe it's something that they need to deal with alone, but just your presence to reinforce their belief that you are the source of their sunshine right now and perhaps always, okay? Just your presence, just your laughter, your jokes, maybe send them memes and whatnot. Maybe visit them every now and then, but be present in this person's life. This journey is something that they might have to take alone, okay? But you can be there for them. There's this saying, I don't need you to save me. I just need you to hold my hand while I save myself. So it's kind of that for your person right now. Hold their hand while they figure it out. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the second card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So what is this person not telling you? We have the 3 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, and the Sun. What this person is not telling you is that you are a choice, okay? There is someone or something else in their life that's just as amazing as you are right now. And before we vilify this person and think, oh my God, I don't want to be a second choice. I don't want to be this and that. It's not that simple, okay? It's not like this person is some low-life guy or girl who's playing with your heart if this is a romantic situation. It doesn't have to be, like I said at the intro, right? Or someone who doesn't see the value in what you have to offer, maybe financially, from a business perspective, okay, from a friendship angle as well. It doesn't have to be romantic. But either way, it's not that simple. It's not like they see you as dispensable. It's not like they don't see your worth. But there is just something as equally promising in their life, okay? And that's why right in the middle, we have the 2 of Pentacles. They don't know whether they should go through with this with you, okay? They are still deciding. This is something that they're not telling you, because to your face, right, they are telling you how amazing you are, or your offer is, or this new beginning that you've presented to them. They just tell you to your face, oh, I love this. This is exactly what I've been hoping for, praying for, waiting for. It's like you're reading my mind. Oh my God, it's like we're soulmates or soul kin. This is how they talk to you. And what this reading is saying, darling, is that they are not lying, okay? What they're saying is true. It's just not the full picture, right? So if they tell you good things, they're not lying, but they are omitting something, which is there is someone or something else, a different person, a different lover, potential lover, a different situation, a different offer, a different deal that is just as good as you or what you're offering, okay? So to your face, they're telling you that you make them feel happy and you make them feel lighthearted, as if you are the balm, as if you are the balm and the calm and the serenity and the peace of mind in their life. And it sounds too good to be true, but it is true technically. The thing is, there is just someone else. And the cheating thing, okay, the cheating angle is true just for a minority of you, okay? If, again, this is a general reading, right? So it's going to resonate differently. But if you came here for a romantic reading and you came here because you're suspecting that your partner is cheating on you, it could be true for a very small minority of you, but it's not that, because what this spread is telling me is not like there's an established relationship between you and this person. It's not that. It's more like you've only begun dating or getting to know each other, and they really do adore spending time with you. They love your energy, they love your personality, they love what you bring to the table, but also there's someone else in their life, perhaps a friend, perhaps an ex, perhaps a colleague, that makes them feel just the same. Okay, so it's not that they're cheating, like you are committed or you're married and there's someone else. That could be true for like 1 to 2% of you, I'm very sad to say. But for most of you, no, this relationship is just developing. There is no commitment yet, so they're not really lying when they tell you that this is it, okay, that it's amazing. But yeah, there is someone else, okay? Someone else who is just as amazing. Again, this person could be a friend, okay, because we have the 3 of Cups. This is the card of celebrating with friends. So it could be someone who's always around them. They don't see this person as a romantic interest, but they kind of, their subconscious kind of feels it and sees it that way. That this friend is someone that could be there forever. Because this person just always makes them happy, okay? This is someone, I wouldn't say a good time friend because that's negative, right? Good time friends are fair weather friends. They're only there for you when life is going well. No, but this is someone who just always induces good times and good emotions and creates amazing memories with them. Someone who is a positive force in their life, okay? There's someone like this on the other side of their trying to think of this, okay? They're like trying to decide, juggling, and they're not sure if it should be you or this other person. And the thing with this other person is they make them feel very proud. This is someone who loves to compliment them, and sincerely too, right? Someone who is very appreciative of everything they say and do, okay? So let's say if your person cooks for this friend won't stop just saying that, oh, this is so amazing, this is so yummy and delicious, and this is the best pizza I've ever had, or the best pasta or cake that I've ever tasted, you know? So they feel good. They always have this emotional satisfaction, pride. This person makes them swell with pride, okay? Or if it's a gift, like if your person gives this friend or this person, let's say, a book, okay, then this person is going to be like, oh, that's the best book I've ever read. It's given me amazing insights, amazing story. Wow, that was awesome. That was wonderful. I'm so glad you introduced that to me. So then your person is like, wow, I'm such a valuable human being. This person really sees my worth, and I feel so seen and appreciated, right? So there's you that they see as a potential soulmate, but there's also this person who just makes them feel so good about themselves and about that connection. Okay, so it's really not as simple as you're a second choice, there's someone more important than you. You're equally amazing. Okay, and of course, it's not a secret that if this is a romantic reading for some of you, then that's a problem because your person cannot as of yet decide whether to commit to you or to this other person. But if this is, let's say, a friendship, okay, maybe they're telling you to your face that you are their best friend, the best friend they've ever had, and you are someone that they can be totally honest with the sun, right? The sun is like full light, so no secrets, absolute clarity, everything just, revealing all of their deepest thoughts, their darkest secrets to you. Some that they can be true with, some that they can be honest with. Maybe they tell you all that, but they're not telling you that they have another friend that they also see as a best friend in a different way. So it's not like you're the only important friend in their life. There is someone else as well who is a different kind of friend, someone that they can dance with and party with and feel good with. Maybe this friendship is not as profound as with you because the Two of Cups is the card of soulmates, of soul kin, right? Soul siblings. But it's a different kind of entertainment and fun that you cannot give them that this person can. Okay, so that's something they're not telling you, that they would rather, sometimes every now and then, they would rather, no matter how much they love you, spend time with this other friend than with you. Okay, so that's the secret. You probably think you're the only one, you're the best friend there ever is for this person. No, there's someone else. And sometimes they would rather hang out with this person than you, because you are the kind of friend whom they can reveal their worries to. Okay, they can talk about their family, their lover, their whatever, right? Their finances. They know you're going to listen. They know you're going to offer support, maybe even actual tangible help, right? But sometimes we don't always want a friend like that, right? I mean, we don't always need to talk about our deepest feelings and thoughts and worst fears, right? Sometimes we just want a friend that we can dance with and do karaoke with, right? Someone that we can just laugh with. And that's what their other friend is for. Okay, so in this friendship situation, obviously it's not as bad as in a romantic situation. There's no cheating or anything. You're not a second choice or whatnot. But yeah, maybe that's something you're not aware of that they don't want to tell you because it might offend you. So sometimes when you invite them out, they say no because they have plans with this other friend or friends, right? Could be more than one person. And that's to go to the bar or a club, right? And it's just something that's not what you have to offer, not what your friendship is in nature. Yours is a more emotional, spiritual friendship. And what they have with this person, I wouldn't say it's a more shallow friendship, no, but it's a more light-hearted and playful friendship is what I'm going to say. Doesn't mean that's less, but it's just different. And come on, ask yourself, even you, sometimes you want this and sometimes you prefer this, right? This kind of person. So that's something they're not telling you, because I'm getting the feeling that you're someone who's very emotional and easily hurt, because we have 3 out of 5 Suit of Cups here, right? That is emotion, that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay? So that's something they're not telling you. You are their best friend, but you're not the only best friend. You're one of 2 or you're one of many. They know your value, right? They know your worth. You are their 2 of Cups. You are their sun, but sometimes they don't need that. Sometimes the sun can be too glaring and can be too hot, okay? Sometimes they just want lighthearted fun with the 3 of Cups. Sometimes they just want to be complimented and feel good about themselves with the 9 of Cups. So it's not about being a second choice. It's just about not being the only one, okay? If it's friendship. Now, if it is something else, like maybe you offered this person like a business idea, right? To start a new venture with you or something like that, or to travel to where you are. Okay, you made plans together. Okay, what they're not telling you is they have another plan that they're thinking of. Maybe they already said yes to you, to your face, like, okay, let's do this business, let's start this venture, or let's travel together, let's move in together, I'm so ready. That's what they're saying. But what they're not telling you is they actually received another offer, another idea, another plan. Okay, so maybe you want to go with them this Christmas to see the Northern Lights or something like that, and they're like, oh my god, it's amazing, let's definitely do that. But they also received an invite from a family member or from a friend to visit like an island like the Maldives or Seychelles or something like that. And they're actually, with the Two of Pentacles, still weighing those options, right? So it's not as bad as they've committed to you and say, okay, buy the tickets, book the hotels. It's not that yet, but they're kind of, and it's not about leading you on, because they are sincere. With the Two of Cups and the Sun, there's always sincerity, but there's just something else on the back burner, okay? And again, if it's a business offer, then maybe they do want to start a business with you. But on LinkedIn, they also received a job offer that pays twice as much as what they're making right now. So even though their goal in life, as most people's, right, is to have your own business instead of just be an employee forever. So they do want to start something with you, but come on, this is twice what they're earning right now. And that is a lot to turn down, right? So it's that kind of energy. That's what they're not telling you. Whether this is a love situation, a business situation, a family or friendship situation, that is what they're not telling you. They love you, they care about you, they see your value, the worth of what you have to offer, but they have another offer. There is another person. There is another potential, and they are torn with the Two of Pentacles, whether to embrace you fully or the other one fully, okay? I know it's a bit shady. There is a bit of, like I said, a minority cheating angle. You could say this person is flaky, right? I wouldn't blame you, but let us not vilify and demonize this person completely, because these are two very positive cards. The Two of Cups and the Sun, and that's you in their life, okay? But there's really still another person or another situation or another opportunity that's also making them very emotionally satisfied and happy. And life is just complicated like that, okay? It's up to you how you interpret it. You can definitely say, oh my God, I'm a second choice. I'm going to leave. I'm going to, retract my offer. I don't care anymore. That's up to you. That's your life, your decision. But I'm telling you, it's not black and white. Okay, this person really does care for you, really does like your offer, but there's just something else right now. Okay, and it's a terrible problem to have. It's a big dilemma, and they're gonna make their choice in like 2 to 6 months. Okay, if it is a choice. But like I said, if it's a friendship, then there's no choice to make. You're just one of two best friends. But if it is a choice, 2 to 6 months, it's gonna take a while. Libra energy. This person will take a while to decide, okay? But either way, I wouldn't say there's something shady going on per se. With the Sun, again, it's so transparent. But yeah, they don't want to offend you. They don't want to hurt you. There is something or someone else, another option for them, but you are definitely valued and loved and seen. I hope this helped. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the third card, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So what is this person not telling you? We have the High Priestess, the Chariot, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and Judgment. First of all, this person could be a Cancer, Sun, Rising, or Venus. because we have the High Priestess, which is the moon, ruler of Cancer, and we have the Chariot, which is the card of Cancer as well, right? So very strong Cancer energy, Sun, rising, Venus, or even if you're someone who's not aware of their natal chart, maybe this person is just really watery, as in emotional, caring, nurturing, loving, at least on the surface, right? So someone with that kind of energy, but also Cancerians are very passive aggressive, okay? They're not as frank as, say, Sagittarius, not even sarcastic like Scorpio. They would rather not speak and talk with their eye rolls. So it's that kind of energy. But what they're not telling you, okay, whether this person is indeed Cancerian or not, is that they are afraid of you, okay? They are scared, darling, of what you have to offer. And this one, it's gonna sound cliche. I know, I am aware. But it's like they think you're too good to be true. You are so amazing. Everything that you're saying to them, everything that you're showing to them, everything you're giving to them, everything that you are is so awesome that they're scared it's fake. And they're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Okay? So that is what's happening right now. Judgment. You just came into their life, guns blazing, right? And it's like you show them in so many ways that you are the one. Okay, I know we're leaning towards a romantic reading right now, but you can interpret it, and I will talk about that more later in a different way as well. Like maybe you came in with the best job offer, or you came in as their best friend, the best friend they could ever ask for, right? So it's a general reading, it will resonate differently, but the strongest, for most of you, around 85% of you, this is going to be a romantic reading. So that's what I'm interpreting right now as the first thing, okay? So you came in with all of your charm and all of your beauty and your charisma, right? All of your appeal and your kindness as well, and your sense of humor and your intelligence. And it's like you just hit them in the face with all of this positivity, and they fell in love head over heels for you, okay? So you just came in and you just woke them up from their slumber, right? Like Angel Gabriel announcing something huge, okay? You just came in and played your trumpet and woke them up and announced that, hey, this is me. I'm the one for you. I'm your soulmate. I'm the person you have been waiting for. I'm your knight in shining armor, or your princess, or whatever, right? You came in very loudly in this person's life, and there are no red flags. You are a walking green flag, right? It's like you're everything they've never had. You're everything their exes never were. You're everything they've ever hoped and prayed for and fantasized about. This is who you are to them. And now they're scared. Because this person, they know that it could be too good to be true, okay? They are trapped in their mind right now. Look at the Eight of Swords. This is the card of imprisonment, but this is something where they're playing the victim. Like they're only seeing the negatives in their mind. It's not there. Because if you look at this woman, there's actually nothing blocking her from just moving forward and walking away from her prison, right? Look, the ropes that bind her are loose. She can just shimmy her way out of them, right? So is the blindfold. So it's an illusion. She is fooling herself, he or she, into thinking that you are some bad boy or some mischievous girl who is just playing them. Okay, so it's all in their mind. They think you are insincere, not because you are, not because you've shown anything that is or acted in any way that is, but because, like I said earlier, it's cliche. They see you at least, or maybe you are as well, presenting yourself as the perfect potential lover. and they think, oh my God, this cannot be true. This cannot be real. There must be something there that's fake, right? There must be a huge imperfection there. This person could be a fraud. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Okay, this is where they are right now. But it's just in their head. So look at them. They're trying to walk away from you with the Seven of Swords, right? It's like they're sabotaging their own life, their own love story, because they're anticipating that you are going to walk away from them, that you're eventually going to leave. So they're going to leave you first, right? And like I said, it's a cliche thing, but it's so human and it's so true. It's how we defend ourselves, right? It's our wall, it's our shield. If we think someone is so handsome and so rich and so talented, intelligent and funny and perfect, how could he or she possibly like me? I'm probably being played and used, and this person is going to dump me after a few months or so after they get what they want from me. So I'm just going to walk away. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to leave first before they leave me. So this is where they are right now. This is what they're not telling you. Every time they look at you, they're smiling, they're kind, they have a nice word to say, something sweet to do. But no, this is, oh my God, every time they look at you, darling, this is what's going through their mind. I'm going to leave before they leave me. You know, I'm going to put up my walls and I'm going to say no. And even though I'm actually free, I'm going to say, oh, I'm busy that night when they ask me out. Okay? This is what they're not telling you. And it is because this person with the Chariot and the High Priestess is actually so independent, okay? The High Priestess, they are normally someone who's very emotionally stable, maybe spiritual as well. Religious doesn't have to be. Spiritual and religious are different, right? I'm sure you know that. So this is someone who's very independent, okay? So that's what they're saying. That's what they're thinking. Maybe if I accept this relationship, this love offer, I'm going to be trapped, I'm going to get hurt, they're going to betray me. Whereas when I'm alone, I'm perfect now as a single person or as is. So why bother? Why risk ruining that? Why risk ruining my peace of mind and my independence, right? So that's why this is where they're going towards, they're leaning to. The Chariot is the card of victory and success. So this is possibly someone who is really good at their job, who has a nice track record in their career, or if they're still in school, someone who is like the teacher's favorite or a dean's lister or something, right? Because someone is really intelligent, someone talented, someone who knows how to win at life, a very ambitious person, an overachiever, just someone who is, they know how to be alone, how to be independent. And right now, that's what they're not telling you. They're tempted to just be alone, to stay in their singledom, in their singlehood, instead of risk being hurt by you. And it's crazy because with the High Priestess, every time they look at you, you see someone confident, someone kind, but deep down they are panicking. They want to run away. You know that Britney Spears song, right? Sometimes they're scared of you, okay? So it's like that. Every time you talk to them, they have this like really strong, independent, self-assured kind of aura atmosphere to them, but it's not true. They are afraid of being betrayed by you, so they want to run away from you, just like the guy in the Seven of Swords. And they are trapped by their own thoughts, by their own fears, by their own imaginings of how you are going to hurt and leave them, okay? Because you're too good to be true. That's what they think of you. That's what they're not telling you. Now, this reading is not about predicting what they're going to do, right? It's not about the future of your relationship. It's just about what they're not telling you, and that's it. They're not telling you that they are afraid of you. They're not telling you that they think you're too good to be true. They're not telling you that they are thinking of rejecting you because they don't want you to reject them, okay? It's a shield. It's self-defense mechanism, okay? That is what they're not telling you. Now, if for some of you this isn't a romantic situation and it's like maybe it's a job offer, okay? And you are the perfect candidate. They told you after 2 Zoom calls and a face-to-face interview, right? After all those stages, they're telling you, oh, you are the perfect, most amazing candidate we've ever had. The job is yours. We're just drafting the letter. Just wait for it. It's like they told you that everything's done. What they're not telling you is that they're actually worried that maybe you are too advanced for the role, okay? Maybe they're afraid that you're going to be so good at the job, you're going to become indispensable, and you will create some chaos in the structure or promotions or whatnot. They're not telling you that they think you're so good, you are actually more intelligent and more charismatic than the person who's going to be your boss. So they're afraid that that's going to create toxicity and corporate politics and whatnot, okay? So if it is a job offer that you're waiting for and it's not there yet, it's because that's what they're not telling you. They just say to your face, you're perfect, you're the best, better than what we've hoped for. But that's also what they're telling you. You are better than what they planned for, okay? That you, for example, you're being hired as a junior designer, but they think you are so good, you should be a senior designer. But then they already have senior designers. But you're better than those people. So then there could be some insecurities, there could be some fights, some drama in the group dynamics, stuff like that, okay? And maybe they know that they have some insecure teammates or employees, and they know that it's just not going to work because you are better than those people, better than who your superiors are going to be, okay? So it's stuff like that. You are like, you're winning so hard that it could be the reason for your loss, as ironic as that is, okay? So if it's a job offer, it's like that. It's that kind of situation, okay? If you are a family member or a friend and you are offering like a financial aid to this person, okay? Or you're offering something else, some kind of support, some kind of help, right? They are afraid to say yes because they're worried that they're going to be dependent on you, okay? Your offer is so good, so amazing. They're worried that they won't be able to live without it, to continue without you, okay? They're worried that codependency, or at least dependence, is going to be created. And they don't want that because, like I said, this person values their independence. So either way, that is what they are not telling you. They think you are too good to be true. They think you are too good that they're going to be codependent or dependent on you. They are worried at how big of a lover or a winner you are. That is what's worrying them, okay? So it is kind of a difficult situation because you did nothing wrong at all. There is nothing wrong with you. There's nothing you could have done or said better at that job interview, or in the way you asked them out for a date, or in the way that you offered financial help or anything else. There is not a single word or gesture or act or behavior that you could have changed to tweak the way that they're thinking about you. It's not you, it's them. Again, another cliche line, right? It's not me, it's me, it's not you, okay? But this is what's happening. This person is so, it's ironic. They're so independent that they're insecure, okay? They're so independent that they don't ever want to become dependent on someone else, whether romantically or in a family situation, right? Or if it's a job offer, they don't want to be overly dependent on you because maybe you are like a jack of all trades. And they're just like looking, like I said, for maybe a junior accountant or a junior designer, but you're someone who can do a lot. And they're worried that you're going to be so good, within 2 months you're going to demand a raise or a promotion, right? Or if romantically, again, within 2 or 3 months you're going to dump them because you're so handsome or beautiful and stuff like that. So that is what this person is not telling you, is that you are so amazing that they are afraid of you. Every time they talk to you, every time they look at you, they create thoughts, imaginings, and illusions in their head of how you are going to hurt them. So yeah, that's the truth. I hope it somehow helped. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.